I don't know. My mind is getting taken on a loop for a second now because I saw something you are prohibited from, and then the message went away from my screen. And now my brain is like, what am I prohibited from what? Why should I be prohibited from anything? But I'm guessing it should be fine if I do this. I don't know. Yeah, and audio sounds fine. Okay, well, I guess I'm live. So I'll say indeed. And greetings unto you, beloved and holy friends. I do appreciate you for joining me again. I see Joviv and Jovan here already, and there's Pippi's and Eva's and Kobe's absolutely losing their minds. Yo. Everybody's crazy. Everybody's crazy. Oh, so crazy. Eva is not crazy. Eva just wants like some face scratches. Ah, crazy. Yeah, we're crazy. Oh, we're so crazy. Of course, Pippi's like pushing me. Like, come on, let's be crazy. Come on. Yeah, come crazy. Yeah. Today we're talking about momentum. And these entities have been crazying this whole time next to me. Like this whole time. While we've been trying to talk about momentum. Right? We can all acknowledge that there is this thing, momentum. And this thing, momentum, influences our experience. It changes our lives. Freaking love your dimples. Thank you, old times. I got genetically sequenced by the coming together of two cells. And apparently this is what I was going to look like, according to them. So huzzah. We're talking about momentum, you know? And I can say something about you. Like when I become aware of my own physical form, it definitely gets in the way of my momentum. In the same way, this is getting in the way of my momentum as well. Of this maximum shenanigans just going on by the sides of me. So, momentum. The previous stream that we just finished. We had a conversation about how this morning, for me at least, was filled with trying to show myself the power of momentum. Right? Like literally first thing as I got out of bed is I sat down and I started doing work. And doing that, having that momentum led me into being able to do more. And I have done so much now that I technically have finished my first day's worth of work. All right. If I was going to do 3 days of work, 3 days in the festival's worth of work, 1 day is done. All right. There's still more that I can do. There's still more that I want to do. There's still more that I will do. But in a way, myself further than I thought I was going to go, at least by the time that I started. And in that way, I want to see momentum as a powerful force. Like, I don't know. Like I would be surprised if you can follow along with what I'm saying, with watching this going, on by the sides of me. So I don't even know how I'm capable of talking about what anything. Love is true. I hate when stuff like that happens. You're just left wondering. Yeah. It's just like suddenly you're like, what was that? It's okay. Who did you get your dimples from? I think probably more from my dad. But it's probably right. What made my genetics decide to reduce the amount of muscle I have specifically in that part of my face? Because that's what it is, right? It's technically not good. I literally lack muscles here. And now there's an indent in my face that people call dimples. And people like them. Hey Google, why do people like dimples? Cheek dimples are often associated with youth and beauty are seen as attractive, are often associated with youth and beauty, and are seen as an attractive quality in a person's face. Actuating smiles and making the smile look more cheerful and memorable. So it's like having my smile framed by brackets. I think Pippi is like, they're having fun without me. Pippi is that person in the corner with the drink going, they don't even know how fun it is to play with me. They don't even know. Pippi, join them. Join them, play with them. There you go, yeah, spew, spew. Pippi just standing on the sidelines, like waiting for her turn. It's gonna be my turn soon. My brain's getting melted. Okay, love is true. Oh gosh, I forgot. How was California? I wonder if she's gonna let us know. There you go, I think so. Joy, Jaju, Kelly, I see California. Yee, California was so lovely. I got to dip my feet in the Pacific Ocean for the first time. I was so excited to meet Ryan too during the yoga class. Meet yoga too during the yoga class at the Soul of Yoga. They're top notch. It's true. She got to meet Ryan, right? Ryan is one of the OG friends that joined, like, and I think in the first year that we were on Reddit. He mistakenly kind of like found our stream. We were on the front page of Reddit, and he clicked. He was like, "Who's this guy? Why is he on the front page of Reddit?" And he clicked on that stream, and he heard my intention to stream every single day for the rest of my life. And he was like, "Oh, well, if that's the kind of motivation you have, don't you want to do yoga while you're at it?" And I was like, "Yeah, bet I want to do yoga while I'm at it." And then we did. And now I am a certified yoga teacher, thanks to the Soul of Yoga, thanks to Ryan. And now, Jovan is as well. How about that? Bless her. You didn't go to pretty boy modeling school for nothing. Yeah, no, I'm willing to acknowledge that I don't hurt people's eyeballs if they look at me. But again, how you see me is completely different to how I see me, right? When I look at myself right now, basically the only thing I see is all of the blemishes on my face. And I also have, especially recently, I've been noticing all of the hair that is not below this line, all right? So like to give you a perspective, when I look at myself, I see blemishes and stranded hairs. And when you see me, you see whatever it is you're looking at right now. And of course, I see more than just that. But that's kind of like the extremes of how our minds limit our own perception of self. Right? We look at problems to solve more than we see the full package that is our whole. And in that way, it's almost impossible for us to actually see who we are. So it's of utmost importance that we figure it out slowly but surely. I'm glad your internet stuff is working, Jaju. I don't know if I missed the internet not working, maybe. So happy to lurky listen and be here with you. So much love. It is nice hearing Joe's words in the space with us. I'm so glad you had such a great experience. You're going to be a wonderful yoga teacher. Pacific is my favorite ocean. I'm never more at peace than when in the Pacific Northwest. Heaven on earth. I do want to experience it myself as well. Melt is an awesome teacher. I go to his class every day, except I slept in today because the yoga is at 5:30. Yeah. If you're living in California especially with daylight savings being the way it is. My practice is early, 5:30. It's probably limiting my potential clients. I say coyly, like I don't know that's exactly what's happening. But there are still friends that show up anyway. And Joy Vive has like a 95+% attendance rate, right? Like she's an A+ student of the yogas, literally. Melt has random dancing hippie. Melty was a random dancing hippie when I first saw him. Also on the front page, or were you scrolling down the Arpan timeline? And I'm guessing it was then in the morning. My morning, your evening. I remember that being something that people really liked seeing as well. That there was someone dancing during a sunrise while they were like finishing their day off. All right, like they were gonna get ready to go to sleep, and meanwhile, there's someone dancing to the sunrise that they're now sleeping to wake up to. I feel like that was like a psychedelic concept, like a connecting of us, closing the loop that is our earth, making us realize that it's not that big. And it is that big at the same time. Let us dance, my friends. I was hooked immediately. The outpouring of love was easy to see. Bro, again, those Arpan streams are gone. All right. They have ceased to exist. There are so many of them. So many moments that we spent that Reddit just deleted. And I didn't have enough storage space to save all of them, so I didn't, unfortunately. YouTube has been keeping up at least, so that's good. But in that way, the point I'm trying to make is not the, oh, woe is footage lost, is wow, is you having been there to experience it, right? Makes that stuff even more valuable. Makes you staying around even more cool. Love is true. Where is home for you? Joe Bot, up here, the specific. It's always cold enough to make you feel all the way alive. Sure to let you know, but Indiana is the rough fractal. Melt was at Christian's for the first time when I found him. I remember hella haze from the wee smoke, and everyone had so much hair. Ah, that is very funny. That makes me happy that you got to see that version of me as well. I feel like I was very comfortable in that space, despite having someone in the space with me. I've only felt that with Jovan as well. Like Jovan and Christian are amongst the only people that I almost like forget about myself, to say it in so many words. Right, and I can just be there. I'm in Midwest, Southern Indiana. I'm landlocked in the trees and in the hills. It is very, very cold here. It is 44% my battery. There's 4 people here right now. And I'll let you know, for the sake of remembering that love is true. I so do love you. I so do wish I could send you warmth. Well, Jovan does have a lot of hair. It's true. It's true. Jovan does have a lot of hair. Maybe she can wrap herself in that. Keep herself warm enough. It's not how it works, Melt. Yeah, it's true. Imagine if we could control every single one of our individual hair strands. And then we could group them up in larger lumps and clumps as well. And then we can articulate, right? Instead of me moving my hands. Can you believe this? My hair goes, can you believe this? That would be hilarious. Group hugs. Enjoy the day, darlings. So much love. It was nice having you friends here for this shorter one. Just for us to consider momentum, right? To consider how we are affected by the momentum of others in our lives. To consider how we can use momentum in ours to affect the lives of others. I appreciate you, friends, for adding your momentum to my experience by adding your presence here. Me getting to give some of my momentum of my day. My day is done. Basically, I'm going to sleep now. Or at least I'm turning off a little bit. I'll still make some art, but for the most part, I'm not going to be that busy anymore. So I get to take all of this momentum and I get to give it to you. Now you get to do something with it because your day still awaits. I appreciate you, friends, for joining me. So much love to you. To you too, Joy. Thank you for blessing all of us. So much love to every single one of you. I love ya, and I'll see you again soon.